Hi Leo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been quietly pre-shuffling the cards, and Leo, today I'm working with a new oracle and I'm going to have a look at what's the condition of Leo's heart at the moment. You are being told to open your heart, because when I was pre-shuffling the oracles, the open your heart came out with friendship, and at the bottom of the deck was a card that said celebrate differences. I feel like the universe wants you to connect with others, wants you to open up to friendships. Maybe your friendship group has a lot of differences. Maybe you're from different cultural backgrounds, something like that. But they're telling you just to celebrate the differences and to open your heart and to make time and prioritize friendships. That is what came through the pre-shuffle. But I'm going to start with that oracle. But before I do, Leo, can I ask that if you haven't yet subscribed and you're enjoying the content, that you do that? It really does support the channel's growth, but also liking and commenting and sharing the videos. The algorithm has taken a little dip lately. It's gone a little quieter than usual. So any help that you could provide would be much appreciated. Are you ready? Bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm not really shocked, given I've told you I'm surrounded by Leos. I've got intuitive heart, step into your true destiny, next to passionate heart, use your voice to help others. Now, I'm going to shuffle the cards, but that's what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's shuffle. Let's see what the collective energy is. Now, we're all very different, so I'm just picking up on the strongest energy collectively for Leo. Please show me the healing heart. What is the theme? Almost. Actually, that card's still picking out. What does it say? It says knowing heart. All right, another theme around your intuition. Like, you rule the heart, Leo, and I feel like your heart is giving you some signs at the moment. Pay attention to it. You have a knowing heart. You're needing to heed your own intuition. Bottom of the deck, we've got flirty heart. Have fun, engaging, and alluring others. Gosh, that's such a Leo trait. Leos can be very flirty. I love Leos. So yeah, but there's something about your intuition. Your knowing heart. It's like your heart knows, Leo, so listen to it. Spellcasting. Bottom of the deck, oh my God, friendship. Okay, Leo, if you haven't seen your friends in a hot minute, pick up the phone, send them that text, invite them out, prioritize your friends, because I feel like it's really important. Now, we're coming to the Christmas period. Maybe there's going to be more get-togethers with friends. Maybe, yeah, like as we wind down the work year, perhaps that's how Leo is going to be spending time. So a theme around friendships. What else, please, for Leo? Ooh, we've got happiness, okay, and commitment. Okay. Now, some of you could be entering a commitment, forging a commitment, and even then I'm seeing the home card. Some of you could be moving in with your person, taking the relationship to a higher level of commitment. Some of you could be choosing to get married. A commitment or a relationship is bringing you joy and happiness. Very nice, Leo. What else? Oh, Leo's entering a lucky period. We'll see if the Wheel of Fortune comes out today. And at the bottom, did I not call it reconciliation? We have got retrograde energy. There is the opportunity, death, and rebirth with this particular new moon. If any of you have a desire to reconcile, to see a friend you haven't seen for a long time, that can be this too. All right, so Mercury retrograde can have you thinking about people from childhood, from your past, and you might be like, you know what, I haven't seen that person for ages. I want to see them. I want to reconcile. I'm telling you now, it's in the cards, Leo, should you want to embrace that energy. So good times with people that you love. It could be a significant person. Could be a love-based relationship, or it could just be seeing someone you haven't seen for a long period. Okay, Moonology. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Now, Libra rules the house of relationships and partnerships, so there could be the ending of one. Okay, because full moons can talk about things coming to an end or a conclusion. This is saying that both parties are happy with the situation though. So if it's a partnership ending a relationship, I feel like you're at peace with it. that you've found a happy medium, or you're both in agreement. Leo. Leo. Oh, what do we have? Conclusions are within reach. Did I not just say those words, Leo? I'm pretty sure I did. So full moon in Libra, the conclusion is definitely within reach, but I feel like you're going to be okay with it, okay? Because it did say a win-win outcome is forecast, or you'll be happy with the agreement reached. It's saying, no, that it's time for healing. Balsamic moon. Leo. Oh, Taurus pulled this card today, and I believe Capricorn pulled this card today. You could be dealing with either one of those signs. You've got full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. The shadow aspect of Leo can be stubbornness and pride, okay? And sometimes it's like, what is that saying? Cut off your nose to spite your face. Is that? I haven't heard that in a very long time. So be careful of not doing that, Leo, okay? Focus on harmony and balance with the scales showing up. So there could be some triggering around your shadow self here. So do not let pride or ego get in the way of you reaching a good outcome. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Some of you, there could be a new speaking project, a new communication project. There could be a book, a speaking event, something like that. But they are telling you that communication is really important. Why are they pulling me back to this deck? Now, I was only getting 3. I feel there's another card for Leo. What is it? Leo. Hold your vision. Okay, so you're obviously not. So don't lose hope in a situation. I do feel that you need to stay true to your vision. Hold it. There's something that you truly desire here, and I feel like you can get the outcome that you desire in a situation. For some of you, it could be healing or reconciliation, or getting to an agreement or an outcome that both parties are happy with. Perfect setting. Well, it's definitely next to seek beauty. The universe wants you, I don't know, to surround yourself with beauty. I feel like there's something around a destination, or like the beauty around you inspiring you, something or someone being your muse, I'm hearing. So if you've lost inspiration, or you're working on something, say you're a writer and you've got writer's block. This is about, you know, the writer that takes themselves out in the country, and they surround themselves with nature, with beauty, and it connects them to the inspiration and unblocks them. I'm hearing that for some of you. There could be a setting that could unblock you in some area. So definitely search for that, Leo. Something about you finding the perfect setting. No, perhaps it's, for some of you, it's to have that talk. Okay, if you are wanting to heal or repair a relationship of some kind, Leo. One more, please. Okay, what do we have? Keep your dreams alive. Okay, that's why I got the 4th card, hold your vision. A lot of you potentially are losing hope, or thinking that something can't happen, when the universe is telling you to keep the faith, to keep believing, keep your dreams alive. Okay, let's see, Leo. And we have the higher ground. So there's a situation that you might need to take the higher ground. I feel like that's why you were getting that gentle warning about not to have your shadow self triggered, to put your ego aside in a situation and to take the higher ground. And I feel that's what's going to create that win-win outcome. Leo. One more. And it says heighten your vitality, Leo. Wow. Okay, so a lot of you are needing to raise your vibration, heighten your vitality. So if you haven't been prioritizing healing, your own, rest, good food, exercise, sleep, all of those things could be getting in the way of you having a strong sense of vitality. So tell me in the comments, as we approach the end of the year, are you feeling a little burnt out? Is your health and well-being not as good as it could be? Now, I myself am a Taurus sun, and I've had a really hard 6 months in terms of my health, and I'm still in the thick of it. So, and there is a little bit of burnout, and the universe is saying to me it's time to just find more balance, have a little bit of rest. Perhaps, Leo, you're getting the same. So raise your vibration and heighten your vitality. Let's get on to Tarot. 6 of Wands. I mean, that's pretty vital. 6 of Wands is like a Leo strutting their stuff, turning heads, everyone talking about how hot Leo is, how confident Leo is, and how smart they are. You know, this is a person who rises above competitors, challenges, any roadblocks, any obstacles. The Leo's like, it's me, I've got this, right? And I can joke like that because my Leo friends have that kind of sassiness, and I freaking love it. Let's see, first 3 cards. So why blend in, Leo, and you were born to stand out? Leo. And it's funny because I was sharing on Taurus's video about one of my favorite artists at the moment is Youngblood, and he's a Leo. So if he ever gets hold of this video, this is already shaping up because he's just put out an announcement that he had to cancel the rest of the tour this year because of issues with his health, right? He's been pushing too hard. So this is for him, right? So it could be there's a lot of Leos out there who their health or well-being might be affected, and they might be needing to put more priority or focus. Okay, bottom of the deck, hold your vision, Ace of Swords. Double confirmation. Some of you have got a brilliant vision or a brilliant idea. There could be a communication project. The aces are new. Communication is key. You could be a public speaker. You could be writing that book. For a lot of you, there is something around that. We've got the Tower. Okay, well, he's experiencing the Tower. Some of you could be as well. Okay, so a period of upheaval. Can talk about foundations in our life that are not on strong foundations crumbling, and one of those could be health, right? So there's a need to prioritize that. 4 of Wands, though, is a strong foundation. So there could be a shift, though. I'm going to keep going before I say too much more. Leo. King of Pentacles. Wow. It's quite interesting because, you know, if I look at these cards individually, and obviously as tarot readers, we get channeled message plus our intuition. And it's not about reading literal cards. I mean, the tarot can talk about a challenging period. So it can be with the Ace of Swords in its strength. It can be like a moment of powerful truth or revelation, you know, like an epiphany, a mental breakthrough. It could be hearing news about something that you didn't expect, right? Because the 4 of Wands and the King of Pentacles is rock solid. This is commitment. This is a person who's committed to their work, committed to achieving a positive outcome. You know, this is someone really successful in terms of business, money, career. Someone at the top of their game, okay? So if I'm not describing you, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's significant in some way. 4 of Wands is my 1111 card. You might be seeing 1111 a lot. I think it might have been in your title recently. But 4 of Wands can talk about a manifestation, a dream coming true, realizing some sort of achievement in your life. It could be a celebration connected to work or business. But this feels like an unexpected breakthrough. Let's keep going. Leo. No, the Tower can even be connected with restructures at work as well. Could be an opportunity that becomes as part of that for some of you. Leo. Okie dokie, what do we have? Bottom of the deck is your card, the World card. You're a fixed sign, Leo. You can see that you're represented on the World card. I need to show it quick because it's got boobies on it, and they'll put an age restriction. They're very strict, Leo. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, this feels like you, Queen of Wands, whether you're a man or a woman. This is fire. Let's get the heartbeat, shall we? Heartbeat of Leo's reading. Money, resources, giving. But it can also be receiving here. Giving and receiving. Let's keep going. Leo. Could be this King of Pentacles. Oh, King and Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Amazing in terms of good luck in business, good luck in money, good luck in finances. You know, this is really, really prosperous energy. Two people, wealthy, prosperous. Whether this is a business partner, a romantic relationship, I don't know. But it feels like there's good luck and good fortune connect to money, business, and resources. Because the Six of Pentacles can be, here you go, here's some money, or here's that loan, it's no approved. It can be all of those things, right? Either you're in receipt of something or you're giving it, Leo. You'll know. And even then, I'm seeing the scales again, okay? So something about reaching an agreement, reaching a positive outcome. And there's the conclusion, right? The World card is conclusions are within reach. So there definitely could be a contract that's ending with the Tower card. Yeah, because it's next to the Ten of Swords. So there could be an ending, but I feel like there could be a sum of money paid out as a result of that, whether it's through a settlement or something like that. Let's get the last three. Leo. Leo. One more, please. Okay, what do we have? Eight of Pentacles. Fantastic in terms of business, career, and money. Someone working really, really hard. Leo. Yeah, the end of a rough cycle approaches is this card for me. So conclusions are within reach. The end of a rough cycle. There's something about a win-win outcome is forecast, but there's an ending. 10 is an ending. Please, please, please. There's something about slowing down or having a break. Heighten your vitality with the Ten of Wands suggests that whilst you're almost ready to complete something, be careful of burnout. Okay, so make time for rest and recovery over the coming weeks towards Christmas. Leo. Two of Swords. Interesting. Moon in Libra. Let's get one more, please. Leo. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. So I've got a King and Queen of Pentacles. I can tell you right now, they're two people who don't need money, right? Like they're at the top of the game. They're financially wealthy. They're in a strong position. They have a lot of stability in their life. Five of Pentacles is not that. That can be a change in that. Whether it's losing your job with the Tower card, or changing your health with the Tower card, okay? I do see a change. That's what fives indicate. So definitely make sure that you focus on your own health and well-being, but it could be someone that you're supporting or aiding here, or you're in receipt of it. Six of Pentacles in the heart says that someone's generosity is supporting a person in their time of need. I just don't know who's who. There could be a person going through ill health. There could be a person going through a financial challenge. They've just lost their job. And maybe you're the person giving. Okay, there's someone whose generosity of spirit, Six of Pentacles, is supporting someone in time of crisis or in times of a challenge. So you'll know if that's you and who's who. Two of Swords, though, can talk about indecision, mental conflict, choosing a little bit of solitude to quieten the mind. So I don't know if you're feeling the need to quieten your mind at the moment, but I might pull a card on that. Let's see. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Leo? Oh, Hartfield energy. So, and it's next to Seven of Wands. Could be a situation with the Taurus, with the Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant, King of Pentacles. You know, the Hierophant can talk to contracts. It can talk to large institutions, organizational bodies. Seven of Wands says that you're standing your ground in a situation. Are you defending your beliefs or position? Yeah, you might be mentally conflicted about a situation here and how to bring it back to resolution. Three of Pentacles. What's the advice for Leo? What is the advice today for Leo? You know, the Hierophant is about staying in your integrity as well. Here you have got, you know, something about higher ground. Okay, advice today for Leo. Now, definitely the Tower could be something in an organization, a workplace. Could be a marriage for some of you. What do we have? Leo, you've been told to be strong and a win-win outcome is forecast, the Libra energy. That's the advice. That you're needing courage at the moment to bring a situation into resolution or balance. Now, the Justice and the Hierophant can definitely talk about contracts, but you've got at the bottom of the deck the Wealth card, the Ten of Pentacles. So the biggest thing I can tell you is a win-win outcome is forecast. All right, so it could be in terms of a contract, in terms of a marriage, something like that. It seems like there's a lot of Pentacles here today, which is your resources, your money, your stability, your security here. But be strong, focus on a win-win outcome with the Justice card, finding balance. Even then, you can see the two scales, heartbeat of your reading, scales. Striving for and achieving balance, love and light by Leo.